As of the latest update for World of Tanks Blitz, a lot of people have been playing in the Foch 155 to try out the tungsten and the better mobility the vehicle features. A lot of people have been trying out the Rinoceronte. You know what I haven't seen a lot of? The Amx 50B. I don't think a lot of people realize, in my opinion, how overpowered the Amx 50B is about to be. You see, this vehicle just got reactive armor, which allows you to reduce 27% less damage. That is insane. 27% less damage a shot. It used to be 20%, but Wargaming said, nah, that's not enough. Let's add an additional 7% to reactive armor. And not only that, but then they put it on an autoloader, which doesn't have any other consumables anyway to use, and can deal 1,520 damage. So essentially, the Amx 50B is now possibly one of the most cringe vehicles to fight in the entire game. And we're going to find out. I just don't understand how you're going to counter a 40%er YOLOing you with reactive armor and 1,520 damage. It's going to be really stupid. Alright, now I'm going to ping over this way because I'm in a 50B, and a 50B is basically a medium tank, so we're going to head over towards the medium flank. And we're going to see if we can just full speed YOLO a Kampfpanzer 50-ton, a Standard B, something like that. As long as our team supports us, we should be fine. So one of my friends said, but people will just HE the 50B. But I don't think they're going to do that in pubs. I really don't. I think the moment somebody sees a 50B sporting reactive, they are going to freak out. And I would too, because it's still not an easy tank to deal with frontally. It's an easy pen, but it's definitely not going to be an easy high explosive. We got the 57 Heavy in front of us, and actually that's what we're going to do. We're just going to roll around this corner here. We're going to activate our reactive, and there you go. He does 340, and there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and dead. Yep. Well then, that's fair and balanced, ladies and gentlemen. That's very fair and balanced. Well, let's reload. To be fair, we didn't even really get shot, but our reactive comes back in only 48 seconds because Wargaming buffed the cooldown on it. I see that 4005 chilling there, and I'm really hoping in just a couple seconds he stays there, and we can possibly get some more damage out into his tank. Oh, there you go. There's 1 shell into the 4005, 2 shells into the 4005. He's dead. Alright, let's move up a bit. Let's see if we can get maybe 2 shells into the Kampfpanzer or something like that. We got the 2.6 over here as well. There's 1 pen and 2 pens. I mean, we bled a lot of health for it, but who cares? It's not like I need this health. We still have 1,000 left. And we've done a pretty solid job at this point. The enemy team's basically dead. The AMX is going to rush in, and we're going to reload our clip in just a moment here. We got just a couple seconds left, and here's what we're going to do. We're just going to full speed right towards the KPZ. We're going to ram him and kill him, and yeah, he's gone. Let's reload our clip at this point. Let's make our way towards the rest of the enemy. Oh my god, the enemy team's mad. We didn't even get to use our reactive. Like, that's the crazy part. The 50B is already an insane tank. We only got 1 bounce with our entire reactive, and this game only lasted, you know, a minute as it is. We're just going to full send the IS-7 at this point. I'm really hoping that we can just get some absolutely humongous bleeds out. Let's activate our reactive now. There's 1 pen into the AMX and 2 pens into the AMX. Well, actually, we didn't get that pen, but it's not that big of a deal. There's 1 into the IS-7, 2 into the IS-7, and, well, that was 4,000 damage, and the IS-7's going to die. So, that was a pretty strong game. The reactive does actually only last a couple seconds, though. You may have noticed that reactive used to last, I think, 15 seconds, and it seems like it's a lot shorter now. I could be wrong. Let's go take a look at the reactive length. The duration is 10 seconds. Yeah, it's not nearly as long as it used to be, but 10 seconds is more than enough, judging that it only takes around like 6-7 seconds for the 50B to dump its clip. So that's actually not a problem at all. We just activate our reactive, we get the clip out, and then we back in the cover. I think that's perfectly fine. And the fact that it cools down faster is even stronger, because you don't need to worry about the cooldown as much. So yeah, it's kind of stupid, actually. Alright, well, not a great map. Canyon is a map that I like if I'm in a hull-down tank. I hate if I'm in a vehicle that's not hull-down. And we are in a vehicle that's not meant for hull-down playstyle, which is quite bad. But we'll see what we can do. We will see. Looks like our entire team is going to be making their way towards mid or towards A, which is not ideal, but I guess we'll find out how this ends up working. Well, at least the 50B does have good mobility. We can see the Progetto, we can see the T-22, we can see the E-50M. Okay. Well, we're going to head wide over here. Bro, what am I reading from the Progetto on the enemy chat? Like, what am I reading, bro? Alright, well, what I'm hoping right now is that we can head a little bit wide over here and get shot from something that we can't see. Okay, well, let's see if we can get some damage into the E-50. There's one pen into his tank, 2 pens into his tank, and... oh, unfortunate. Something's camping all the way in their spawn, and he's really, really cringe, to be honest. It's gotta be the 50B. It has to be the 50B. I just find it funny how they have a 50B camping in their spawn. Yep, there it is. Well, I called it. I literally called it. I knew they would have some cringer camping in their spawn. Because, welcome to World of Tanks Blitz. Alright, well, the Foch is dead. T-22's not doing too well. We do have the E-5. Yeah, their team just doesn't know what they're doing. They put themselves in poor positions, and they're falling apart quite quickly. Alright, well, we are going to push. Oh, we got the Boss Chatillon in front. There's 1 shell into the Boss Chatillon, 2 shells into the Boss Chatillon. Don't think he enjoyed that, to be completely real. Now we're going to push behind the T-22, see if we can get some damage into his tank. Hello, good sir. There's 1 and a 2. There you go. Well, that was pretty nasty. Now we're going to make our way over towards the T-110E5, and that's really the last player left. I think we're going to be even able to shoot, so that's what we're going to try and get some damage into. Let's see. We're just going to activate our reactive. He doesn't even shoot us. Well, that's fine with me. Let's see. We got 4 seconds left on our clip reload, and in 3, 2, 1. There's 1 shell into the E5, and 2 shells into the E5, and we don't get any more, but that was still 3,000 damage. Well, the 50B has always been quite a capable tank, and as I said, with reactive armor, it is going to be a lot more strong. You're going to see this tank rolling around in comp, and you are going to see this tank just absolutely YOLOing people, because you can get away with it. It's stupid, but it's true. I mean, the 50B is just going to be insane, and I am not excited to go up against this tank, I'm going to be completely honest. But I'm honestly going to try one more game in the 50B. These battles have been going so quick that I haven't even had the opportunity to really try tungsten or even mess around with the tank. I mean, they've just been absolute steamrolls. I want to get a game where we can use the tungsten, we can absolutely nuke somebody and not even bleed health in return. Mines could be a good map for this, but Mines is also a bit of a sussler map due to the fact they have tank destroyers like a 183 and a Grill 15, and the 183 fires Hesh, which means it doesn't even matter if I'm running reactive. But we'll find out. Let's see. Hoping the VK72 gives me some room. There you go. Please don't cut me off. Okay, good. Oh, nope, he's doing it. He's doing it. Yep. Yeah, make sure to just... oh, well. The... team, oh, well, we might have been able to shoot. Nah, I don't think we would have been able to hit that T-22. There's just no way. Alright, well, we got the Rhino in the front, and the problem isn't the fact that they have the Rhino or anything. Oh, well, they do have the Super Conch over here as well. I'm just going to drive right out. We're going to activate reactive armor. We're going to aim in 1 shell into the Super Conch, 2 onto the Super Conch, 3 onto the Super Conch, and, well, we're not able to get the final out, but that's fine. We bled 200 health for that. I mean, somehow the enemy didn't even punish us, really, for poking that. But I wanted to test out reactive. We didn't even get to. All we did was nuke a full health Super Conqueror. What I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to try and flank. I think that's really the best play I can make here, because of the fact and the way this tank obviously works. Oh, of course. Well, that's going to be minus a decent chunk of our health. We do not pen the first shell on the V4. We do pen the second and the third. And let's aim it on the 4th. There you go. Well, that's a pretty good trade if you ask me. We basically nuked half of that 268 version 4's HP off, which is pretty good. And we're going to reload here. I'm keeping an eye on that T-22. I don't want that guy to get any ideas. Got the V4. I'm just going to wait here a little bit longer. We're going to activate our tungsten, and then we're going to rush him, because there's really no downside to it, right? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. We've activated our tungsten, and there you go. He fires a heat shell, does 468 damage. There's 1, there's 2, and bye-bye. Yep. Welcome to the life of a 50B, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, tungsten is stupid. I mean, there's really no way to counter it. We just killed a full health 268 version 4, and we really didn't bleed anything in our own gameplay. We got 10 seconds left before we get our clip loaded. Unfortunately, our team is not doing a great job right now. I'm really hoping that enemy 183 gets detected. That's what I'm hoping right now, because where we currently are, I think is a good spot for bleeding him out. So I guess we'll give it a teeny bit of time. We are going to see. But I could flank. I just don't want to deal with a grill and a 183 right now. You know, that's not personally what I want to fully deal with. So I'm just kind of hoping that he gets spotted at some point here, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Let's just move up a bit, and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to go wide, and I'm going to get to the side of the VK-72. Let's chill right here, and there's 1, and 2, and 3. There you go. That's a pretty juicer chunk off of that enemy VK-72. Then I'm just going to reload the clip, and that VK is not going to be able to do anything to us. I'm just going to wait right here as well. This is a perfect position. That way, if anything rolls around the corner, we should at least have a little bit of cover. Okay, well, pretty good stuff so far. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do. That VK has been pushed off quite a bit, and he's looking at the enemy right now, so let's just poke the VK, and there you go. 1 pen, and 2 pens, and 3 pens, and 4. There you go. VK has been nuked. He's down to 170 health. And again, we haven't bled anything ourselves. We brought that VK down to a one-shot, really hoping our team clears him. We now finally have the enemy 183 detected, which is what I've been waiting for a while, to be completely real. We're going to back up a bit. We're going to aim in right where that 183 is, so let's just do that. We're going to dump a full clip there as well. There's 1 shell, 2 shells, 3 shells, and 4. I have a feeling that we bled out that 183. At least a decent chunk. That would be my guess. But we're going to back up. We're going to come over here. We're going to wait. The VK probably thinks I'm over there, which I'm not, which is honestly perfect for us. I'm just going to wait right here. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. We got a little bit longer left on our reload. And we're just going to poke this. Well, the problem isn't that VK. It's the 183. That's what I'm worried about. But we're going to poke this corner. And let's see. Is the VK here? No. Interesting. Okay. We got the grill wide. Interesting. I do not like the situation that is unfolding here. But I can live with it. We're just going to back up. And we're going to activate our reactive. We're going to get 1 pen into his tank. 2 pens in. And 3. I don't know why the grill didn't shoot me, to be honest. I really thought he was going to. But bye-bye. Wow. This was a really good game, honestly. Oh, there's the 183. And it looks like we bled out that 183 a decent chunk as well. So, not too bad. Yeah, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Amx 50B. And this was a much better game to showcase the use of reactive armor. We activated it when fighting the enemy 268. And we obliterated him. He really couldn't counter us. I didn't even care that he shot me. We still have 1,000 health left. It's absolutely insane what you can do in this tank. We did 7,246 damage. And farmed like literally no tomorrow. We did top on the team. How much did we take off of that 183? That's my question. We took 722, so we penned him twice. It looks like one of our tracking shots did not pen him, but we still took 700 off of that 183. Wow, what an insane tank. Yeah, the 50B easily is going to be one of the most busted tier 10s. That's my personal belief, but I think I have enough proof to just absolutely like crap on the enemy. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.